And now I welcome a very special guest to the studio, to the programme. I've written some songs for you, Gal, if that's all right, to introduce you. Is that okay?
Okay.
I've got to have a go, you know. He's had joy, he's had fun in the best boy band on. Looking fab and fit at 40, Gary Barlow wants a party.
Oh.
You are allowed to mess with words, aren't you, to make them fit?
That's beautiful.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Well, welcome to the programme.
Thank you.
Okay, here's another one. Whatever he does, wherever he goes, people, they love him, even though now he's really old, really old, really old, even though now he's nearly old. What about that?
That wasn't as good, that one.
Today this could be the greatest cake of your life. We've got a cake for you later.
And presents.
Presents. There's nothing in
There's
those,
nothing in
to be
them,
honest.
yeah.
But there is a real cake
Okay.
baked by Jane Asher, the queen of cakes.
Really?
It's next door. It'll be heralded. It'll be clarioned into the studio in a moment or two.
Oh,
about
this
that?
is... I'm glad I got out of bed.
Have you met Maurice Stewart? There you go. There's Maurice Stewart.
Pleasure.
I'm overwhelmed.
Pleasure, because your voice, when we split up, we heard the pop group Take That. And just like that. And that's why I remember that day so much, is you on the news.
And was it Moira reading?
It was, yeah.
Or was it just somebody who sounded like Moira?
Did you see the tears in my eyes?
I did. I did.
I tell you, I don't know how I got it out. It was extraordinary.
Well, that's my memory of that
crucified me.
day, you. So it's a pleasure to meet you.
And Johnny, you were 18.
Yeah, I was just young. Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Don't start
Yeah,
that.
don't start.
Don't start that.
Largely, now, what do you think of Johnny's Gary Barlow T-shirt, Gary Barlow?
Well, I like that. Yeah.
You do look
do.
swell, Gary. You've aged very well. You're growing into yourself, aren't you? You're very handsome
am I?
nowadays. No, I think.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a good look you got going on there.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Are you a bit embarrassed wearing that?
Not
You must
at all,
be.
Gary. No, I'm a big fan of Taylor.
Oh,
We're going to have to
thank
prize
you.
him out of it. Now, I just put my arm around you, Gal. Forgive me for that, but we were asked to do that by a photographer.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was putting my arm around an oak tree. You're so solid. I mean, you're rock hard.
Do you know what? I do train a lot.
You do, don't you?
I have to, otherwise I'd be about 28 stone.
I didn't want to let go, I have to be honest.
Really?
I felt like really sort of reassured.
Yeah, but I was actually surprised at how tall you are.
Yeah.
You are quite
Yeah,
tall.
but when you put your arm around me, was it a bit more like jelly? Was it a little bit jelly-like?
It was like a bag of sweets.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Let's talk about that for a second, because we had a conversation about this once a couple of years ago, and I said, look, you look great. You said, well, I didn't. You went up to 17, 18 stone or something, didn't you?
17 stone 1.
17 stone. And you're not the tallest
I'm
man
not
in the
tall,
world.
no.
And you were a porker, let's
Yep.
face it. You're
Oh,
a proper porker, and then you sorted that out. And now January is the time you look in every newspaper, every magazine, all these different diets. We all need a diet. It's Diet City Central. What about the Barlow diet? Because it obviously works. So share it with us. Come on. How do we get thin?
Well,
How
you
do we
know
get
what?
fit?
I must say, if I didn't train as much, I would be a different size. But I definitely, the key to me when I lost all my weight was portion sizes. And I think people forget that, because you can nearly eat what you want if you don't eat enormous portions. I think if you can control your portion size, you've cracked it.
You also had this other thing, though. You had this praise and reward theory that you told me about. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think, was that my Saturday? I had a
Yes,
Saturday
tell
off.
us tell us about Saturdays off.
Well, I mean, I was getting a lot of advice at the time, and this guy to me said, listen, if you just diet 7 days a week, week after week, you're going to get fed up and you're just going to fall off the wagon. So Saturday's your day. So I used to wake up awful early on a Saturday to get started. You could eat what you want. And I think what I discovered is that I made such a pig of myself on a Saturday. It was quite repulsive, and I thought, I don't want to be this. I don't want to be this. And so after a few weeks, the Saturdays, the food got less and less. And now it's just part of life for me that I know when I'm full. I know when I should stop eating. And I even recognise it when, listen, everyone, I'm full now, but I'm just going to keep eating because I'm a pig.
Right.
And it's learning that, I think.
All right, okay. And how often do you work out then?
Mondays, actually every day of the week I work out, except for Saturdays and
Are
Sundays.
you a cardio man or a
I do
weights man?
cardio, I do tennis, I do Pilates.
Do you do Pilates?
Yeah.
Pilates over yoga?
I've never done yoga.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're a Pilates boy.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
done some today?
No, not today.
Later, maybe?
Maybe later,
All
yeah.
right.
I had to cancel my gym session because of you.
Oh, well, we apologise about that. We apologise for any extra calories incurred
No problem.
by your appearance on this programme.
Cause the scars run so deep, it's been hard, but I have to believe. Have a little patience. Have a little patience.
What Gar's doing now is currently he's writing or drawing answers to questions that have been posed via Facebook or on Twitter or whatever, and holding them up to the camera. And by the way, the boy can draw. Everybody's got a good cartoon in them, haven't they? Is that the one cartoon you can do? What is it? Who is it?
Mickey Mouse.
Oh, is that who it is? Yeah. when you weren't with the band for how many years it was? What was it, 96? It was 10 about years. 10 years, wasn't it? You just cracked on your own, no problem at all.
Well, I say no problem at all. I wanted to be doing, better stuff than I was doing. It's just that. Well, do you want to go down this road?
Yeah, go on, if you don't mind.
Well, it's very hard when you're coming from a very successful band and then you're not successful, because what happens in our industry is nobody wants to know you or talk to you. So I had those few years when I was trying to climb back up the ladder again, and that was pretty tough, a lot of that stuff. But if you love what you do and you're passionate about what you do, eventually you hope to get where you're going to. And over those few years, I think I wrote some good stuff for good people. Of course, getting back with the band again was the icing on the cake for me. And I think a lot about music is confidence, as it is with football, as it is with most things. And I think coming back in the band and having our first hit, Patience, it gave us all the confidence to go on and do what we're doing now.
And confidence can be everything, can't it?
Everything. It's amazing. It's amazing. You can't really quantify it because it's everything.
And when you did announce you're going to split up, I remember it was 1996, and Simon Mayer was on the radio,
right? And
he was on mid-morning, and you went on his show and you did it live. And I remember driving home, because I was doing the show before. I'm driving home and I was thinking, what are you doing?
Right.
Why are you splitting up? Have you got any idea what it's like out there? And did you have any idea how cold and wilderness-like it can be?
Well, I think the interesting thing about that was that we didn't think we could do it as a four. As when we came back in 2005.
Not a problem.
No, that was the conversation we had, though. Can we do it as a four?
Yeah.
We had that conversation with ourselves. And I think that was the reason we split up. And almost when we got back together and we asked ourselves that question, can we? We didn't know. But it was, it's thanks to everybody who went out there and supported us and bought our records, told us we can actually do it. And I think even moving forward, I know we're back with Rob right now, but we still see our future as a four-piece band. We see Take That as a four-piece band in general.
So who's leaving next? You're going to take turns.
Watch this space. Yeah, anyone who fancies a holiday, basically.
What about go the other way? How about room for a sixth?
Yeah, there you go. Make it bigger.
What
about
be?
Blazing Squad?
Come on!
Come on, let's just make the band bigger now.
Yeah. Now, you're very placid, you're very gentle, you're a contented man, Where do you get your kicks? Do you fly fast jets? Do you jump out of planes? Do you go rock climbing? What do you do, gal?
What do I do? Well, the kids keep us busy, We've got three kids.
Yeah.
We've got a 10-year-old, 8-year-old, and a 2-year-old.
Right.
So they keep us pretty busy. Although, in about a week's time, we're going off on our own, me and my wife, for a week's holiday with no kids, first time in 11 years.
Ooh.
Looking forward to that.
So are you nervous about that, or are you excited?
I'm making a list of things to talk about.
My wife, we just went away we had last week off, and she said it was the best week I've had with you because you didn't take your phone.
Right.
And
now,
that
do you know
volumes.
what, though? I'm kind of with it, because you know what? I get really insulted when people bring their phones to the dinner table and they start answering texts. That to me is
either we're
really
having dinner
rude.
or we're not having dinner.
Yeah, I mean, am I not important enough to sit with you? Is someone else more important? That really annoys me.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Now, you're not turning into a grumpy old man on your 40th birthday.
I've got my title to now. By tomorrow, it's all changing.
All right. Now, because we have a birthday surprise of our own for Gary Barlow, this could be the greatest cake of your life. Come on, look at this.
Oh, it's a big one. Look at
Look at that. Gary Barlow,
Wow.
happy 40th birthday.
That is brilliant.
What do you think?
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah, there you are, my friend.
Wow.
In the middle of your sort of dial-a-disc cake there.
Do you know what? I love that. That is brilliant. Thank you.
I don't know who this little fat bloke with glasses is.
It's brilliant.
On the floor.
It's
But there you go.
brilliant.
You can see this online now. It's time to wish Gary a proper happy birthday. Here we go. You ready, guys?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Take that, boy.
Happy birthday, Gary Barlow.